What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Now shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And in today's Division 2 build video, I'm going to show you my Catharsis incoming repairs build. I've been asked to do Catharsis build videos, and I have a few of them lined up. I have 2 different incoming repairs, and I also have an armor regen on the way, so look for that. I'm going to be bringing you all of these Catharsis builds throughout the next week or so. I do apologize that this is my only build video so far this week, but we did have a lot of drama with this last patch, and all my expertise upgrades getting wiped away and all of that, so yeah, it is what it is. But anyways, let's jump into this build video. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like. Support the channel by subscribing. We're about to hit 45,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the support. And lastly, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But all right, so before I actually show you the build, let me show you it in action. We'll just do a random game with random people. And as soon as we're done with that, I'll give you the build breakdown. That way, you can see it, what it does before I show you. All right, we're already 8 of 8, so it should start here any second. Let's see if it starts. Doo-doo-boop-a-doo. And who's the leader? All right, come on, bro. Start it up. We have a pretty stacked group. Oop. There you go. Start it up, bro. There it is. All right, now we're starting. Here we go. Some countdown. I'm loving it. And let me know what you guys think about the Catharsis mask. I remember that in Phase 1 of the PTS, it was a lot of fun. In Phase 2 of the PTS, I believe they took it out. I forget. It was one of those PTS phases where they took it out of the game because it was messing everybody up. And I didn't really touch it since. Now, I know that you don't get the mask until, what is it, level 90 in the seasons. So it is a little bit of a grind. However, you can get this mask in general loot. You can get it from targeted loot on mask. You can get it from exotic caches, all of that. So it makes your life very easy to get this mask. And it's a really good mask to have, especially if you're running it with incoming repairs or armor regen, whichever one. It's still a lot of fun. Now, this build has 120% incoming repairs on it. So whether I have a healer on my team or I have just my own heals, I'm good to go. All right, here we go. Take out these hunters. Now I'm using random skills, and I am using random secondary and sidearm, just because it's I'm leveling it up for the expertise. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Good job. All right, 1 down, 3 more hunters to go. Doo-doo-boop-a-doo. But what's really cool is that I can use the Technician Specialization with my Kingbreaker, so I get to pulse people immediately. And I also have Perfect Spotter on the build as well. With the 120% incoming repairs, I have over 100 crit damage, and I have near 100 headshot damage. Oof. Dang. Luma dude saw me. Oh, he's dead, he's dead. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm hitting for over 2.8 million, but I think that's with the close damage buff. $2.8 million. Damn, dude. This thing is smacking. All right. See where they're all going. Oh, they're going into turbine. So let's help them. Luma dude, thanks, man. He doesn't know I'm recording, but thanks for the support, dude. Give him a little smiley face. There we go. Alrighty. Hacking the 2 terminals.
System malfunctioning. System restored.
Alright.
System curtailed.
This one is hacked, and we're done.
Critical systems exposed.
Destroy the 2 servers.
System disrupted.
Alright, jammers down. Let's take out the servers.
System activated.
If you guys are just now joining the video, this is the gameplay portion. I'm going to be doing the build breakdown as soon as we're done with the gameplay. That way you can see how the build does in real time. I'm playing with all random people. I've never played with these people before. And we're just seeing how this does in a normal countdown match. I would usually do like a heroic Lincoln Memorial or something like that. But with this latest update and the introduction of Countdown, this is just a way better farm for gear and everything you need and expertise. I mean, it's just a good game mode altogether.
Area secure.
There we go. I wish they had a lot of things like patches and accommodations and achievements and challenges and leaderboards and all of that, but it's still a really good game mode. All right, let's go to admin and then we'll finish up with the main objective pretty quick. We're doing this really good. Well, it helps that if you look at our average shade level, that's crazy. Like, I think I'm in the middle of the pack with 3,200. That's insane. We have some heavy hitters on our squad right now. But yeah, so basically the point of this build is you can pulse your enemies, you have good damage, and you have high incoming repairs with that Catharsis mask to keep you up, keep you, keep your armor up, and it increases your survivability. It's a lot of fun. I actually quite enjoy the Catharsis with armor regen more personally, because the incoming repairs only works when you're being repaired. But the armor regen, it's pretty dope. I'll show you guys that in another video. The armor regen Catharsis. It's a lot of fun too. Alright, there's that one. Let's go upstairs.
High risk hostile.
And behind me. Oh, he just spawned. He's in the middle. Right here.
Area secure.
And then you see my Catharsis kicking.
You can access the waste area. Do me a
Alright,
favor,
that's it.
take a decontamination shower before you come back to
And
base.
let's hit that box. I know there's a chest open. I think it's on the other side over here. Go, 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 go. Is it right here? Yep. Nice. Yep. There we go. Good job. Some crazy invisible walls. Yeah, you see that? You see my character? Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. I'm just hitting invisible wall after invisible wall. Countdown does need some tweaking, but it's still a lot of fun. It's easy. You can jump in with a whole bunch of people, have some fun, get some good loot, kill some hunters. I think the biggest thing for me is the killing the hunters part. Come on. It's a lot of running, too. But I do enjoy the scenery. Looks pretty
Agent,
cool.
you've reached the waste area. I need you to secure the radioactive material to override the lockdown protocols. We need to secure that tank and get it back into the sarcophagus.
Alright, we got this. We're almost done.
That should be the source of the leak. Now we just need to seal those tanks.
And we got this. There we go.
Incoming. High-risk hostile. An agent needs assistance.
Nice. I actually really do dig the Kingbreaker, especially with the RPM buff that they gave it. I really enjoy it. Ooh, they just spawned beside us.
Great work. Now just seal that bunker and stop exposing your team to
Alright, let me seal it real quick.
High-risk target detected.
There we go.
Radiation detected at acceptable level.
Alright, that's it. GG's.
Good work, Agent. You saved the plant. Move to extraction point.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Torres is waiting for your signal. Shoot off a flare when you're ready to come home.
Quick and easy. And a whole bunch of loot. I am farming Richter and Kaiser still because it's really hard to find Richter and Kaiser pieces with the rolls you want on it because you want to roll off that core attribute. So you have to find it with the exact talents or the exact, attributes that you want because you have to re-roll the skill tier off for either weapon damage or armor. So it's kind of a big deal. Yo, this blinking is like stupid.
System alpha.
Shoot off a flare when you're ready for Torres to bring you home.
Where it's blinking my
You've got
my
hunters
teammates roster list. Damn, dude. Why'd you run all the way over here, man?
incoming. Agent down.
Mm,
Serious trauma detected.
he's gone.
System curtailed.
Damn.
Agent down.
See what happens? I go to help that dude, and then we end up dying. You never rush the extraction point, and this is why. I ran in there to help him out, and now we're all dead. See what I mean? It's a waste. You never rush into the extraction point. You always wait, go in as a crew, kill all the enemies, and then extract
Safe area.
at the last second. I usually call in the extraction around 6 or 7 seconds. But that dude just ran in there like a madman with 2.5 minutes to go and got us all killed. But whatever. GG's. Alright, let me get rid of all of my inventory that I just picked up, and then we'll do our build breakdown. So I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. It does hit like a Mack truck. And nevertheless, it's a lot of fun.
Looking to deal?
Alright, let's get rid of all of these. There we go. And crit and weapon. Another Kingbreaker, don't need. Alright.
Good trading with you, Agent.
And then what I do is run over here
Always good to see you, Agent.
and dismantle. Boom. All right. So now that we are all set, let's go do the build breakdown. Now, starting off with the specialization. I am using the technician specialization. Reason being is for this right here. It's the linked laser pointer that you get to unlock once you spec into rifle. Now, I've seen people like Sergeant Graybeard and others that they'll select it and then they'll change their build up, and for some reason, they can keep this linked laser pointer active without being spec'd into the rifle. And I'm not sure how they're, actually doing that. I'm sure it's bugged in some way. But to unlock it, you're supposed to be spec'd into rifle damage, and then make sure you have AR damage spec'd into, because your primary weapon is the King Breaker. Now, like I said, for my secondary and my sidearm, it doesn't really matter because I'm not using them. I'm just using them to get proficient. So I'm just keeping them on my character for the proficiency ranks. All right, so here is my Catharsis incoming repairs build. It is 2-piece 511 for incoming repairs, 1-piece Richter and Kaiser for incoming repairs. I have the Closer for perfect spotter, and then the Fox's Prayer for damaged targets out of cover. And then, of course, it can't be a Catharsis build without the MFing Catharsis. Know what I'm saying? All right, so you already know why I'm using the specialization. You already know why I have random sidearm, secondary, and skills. These are all to get proficiency ranks because I'm still farming. But the build itself and the primary weapon and the specialization are all very important. So let's talk about the weapon. Here is the King Breaker. They did change the look of it last Tuesday to make it look like the TKB 408, and it's still bugged. You can see my left hand is going through the barrel of the weapon. It's still a little bugged. It needs some help. And also, you can't change the skin. So there's quite a few bugs left on it that the developers need to fix, but it is what it is. So looking at this King Breaker, I'm at 92.3k total damage, and it's because I am expertise level 2. That's right, all of my expertise upgrades got deleted and erased because of that whole conflict bug, so now I have to re-upgrade my weapons. So it's at level 2. Slowly but surely I'll get back. And then for the attributes, it's completely maxed out, so max AR, health, and damage targets out of cover. Now, what's cool about this weapon is it comes with perfect flatline, so it amplifies weapon damage to pulsed enemies. Now, the cool thing is that it has that long underbarrel, so I get to use the linked laser pointer, which pulses an enemy just by aiming at them. So I don't have to actually use a pulse or heartbreaker or anything like that. All I have to do is use the linked laser pointer and aim at the enemy. Now, let's do a deep dive into the build, starting with the Catharsis. It's all about this mask, so let's look at it. So, as far as attributes, max weapon or max armor for the core attribute, max incoming repairs, and armor regen. I have a max incoming repairs mod on there as well because we are at 120% incoming repairs. Now, the talent is what makes this whole build. So taking damage will build stacks of 30. Each stack will give you weapon damage. Now, taking damage at max stacks will trigger a purge. That will remove all stacks and status effects, and then it will drop a healing cloud, which will repair 5% of your armor for 10 seconds to all allies within the cloud. So it restores my armor 5% for 10 seconds, and that will apply to anyone that's inside of the cloud. Now, looking at my Richter and Kaiser, I do have 1 piece of Richter and Kaiser for the incoming repairs brand set bonus. Now, this one has vigilance on it to increase my weapon damage. I also have a max incoming repairs mod on there, and it has a max core attribute of armor. Now, the other attributes I want to change, I want to take off that health and put crit chance on there, but it's really hard to find Richter and Kaiser with 2 crit and vigilance. It's really, really hard. This is the closest I've ever gotten. So if you have great RNG, hit me up. because I've been farming for this forever. Anyways, but this is the best I can find. So if you can find double crit, by all means, you're lucky, have it. But this one has crit damage at 10.2 and then health. Now my two pieces of 511, starting with the gloves. Now the 511 brand set bonuses I get for this build is health and incoming repairs. Now as far as the attributes, I have 165k armor, max crit damage, and then 4.3 on the crit chance. And then for the holster, 511 again. This time armor's at 138, max crit chance, and then 9.8 on the crit damage. I'm not optimizing any of this shit. I'm not going to expertise upgrade any of it. I don't care. I'm waiting for all of that compensation and all the reimbursement from all the crap that I lost. So that's why these attributes are going to be a little bit lower, because I'm waiting for all that compensation. That way I can max out my builds again and upgrade them. But for right now, double crit on that 511. For the chest piece, I'm using the closer for the perfect spotter talent. This one has double crit, crit chance, and crit damage, and armor for that core attribute. Don't forget about the max incoming repairs mod. And then the creme de la creme, the Fox's Prayer knee pads, the best in slot knee pads. Reason being is it comes with the damage to targets at a cover, 8%, and I'm running damage to targets at a cover on my weapon, so I have 18% damage to targets at a cover just on this build alone. Now the Fox's Prayer come with max weapon damage and crit damage, and we're good to go. Now remember, I'm using random skills and random additional weapons just to increase the proficiency ranks. Going to the stats. This is for the Kingbreaker. I'm at 92.3k weapon damage with 35 crit chance, 101 crit damage, and 75 headshot. Don't forget about the 18% damage targets at a cover. Now the offensive tab, I'm at 27% all weapon damage bonus and 30% AR damage bonus. So every time I use the Kingbreaker, I'm at 57% damage bonus total. For the gear talents, I'm using Vigilance with Perfect Spotter and then that Vicious Cycle from the Catharsis mask. Defensive tab, I'm just under 1.7 million armor, 387k health, with 10% explosive and hazard, but that's due to my watch level. So let's do the disclaimer I do for all my build videos. Here we go. So I'm at shade level 3217 when I'm making this build. And that means all of my attribute boxes are maxed out 50 of 50. So if you are at or above shade level 1000 and you have all of these attribute boxes maxed out 50 of 50, you should get the exact same numbers and results as me. Just copy and paste the build. However, if you are below shade level 1000, it's not like a horrible thing. It's still a great build to use. However, some of these attribute boxes are not going to be maxed out 50 of 50. Therefore, whenever you do copy and paste the build, some of the numbers actually might be lower than what I have. It's okay. It's still a great build, but your character is not min-maxed to that shade level 1000. So just to get the most out of your build, it is a nice, recommendation to be shade level 1000. It's not a requirement, it's a recommendation. And that's it, everyone. Trying out this Catharsis. A lot of people have been asking, so here's the first of many builds. I am going to be bringing you guys a lot of build videos here in the future. There's just some that I want to put on the back burner until I get all of my materials and crap back from all those upgrades I lost. Because a lot of these builds, I had certain upgrades in certain areas so that you could see it shine. So it kind of defeats the purpose when all of my upgrades got deleted. So is what it is. We will wait, and it will be worth the wait. But all right, everybody, that was it. This is my Catharsis incoming repairs build with 120% incoming repairs. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe to the channel. I am Kamikazevondoom, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone. Peace.